Yo. Let's talk about the Incarnons of the week, the Steel Path, the Circuit, brunt, Soma, Vasto, Nami Solo, and Burston Incarnon, or the rest. Starting with brunt, it gets a good buff. It is an interesting Incarnon. You throw Spectral Axes during slide and aerial attacks. They can deal a good damage. Already took this thing to level cap, but it's nothing too crazy. It's nothing spectacular, not super crazy. It's just something better. And it might be just a really good stat stick for some frames. Soma Incarnon, it's a bit weird. It's good, but it's a bit weird. Loses fire rate, gains multi-shot and status chance. But it's a bit weird. Not that it doesn't have damage, it does, but it's a bit weird. I don't know. It's hard to talk about this thing. It's a bit weird, but it can kill. Vasto Incarnon is your priority target weapon. It is really freaking strong, but again, priority target, single target. That's the thing. You're gonna have kind of a hard time going against multiple enemies. The best thing you can put on to deal with the crowds will probably be some punch through, but that's where it stops. There isn't much going on for it. It becomes like a burst, and even with that burst, you feel like there isn't enough shots. The magazine isn't large enough. But yeah, it's not as hard to get to Incarnon, but the Incarnon is it's okay. Nami Solo Incarnon is pretty good. You become a blender. You get a good range increase. You can pretty much just play using the heavy attack if there's enough enemies around you. It's interesting. It's pretty interesting, especially if you can get a Riven with some range like I did. So yeah, it's something to consider. It deals some nasty slash procs. Yeah, good buff. Burston Incarnon is just like the Bratton Incarnon. Large magazine, AoE, heat damage on impact, good fire rate. It's slightly better than the Bratton Incarnon. That's it. It's nothing spectacular. You can kind of tell by the tone of this video that this isn't really, I'm not like as excited for this week, because it's like the last week was one of the best. This one is one of the meh. You know, there are some good options, but nothing really shines here. So let's think. You could grab the Soma first, just for, for trying. But based on what I have tried, I'm gonna say 1. If you're into priority targets, killing Demolus or stuff like that, maybe Traxxas, then 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's gonna be my call for today. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace.